What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Michael Warbux Show. Happy Monday to you, and let's get on with the news. Our first story of the day, let's talk about the plane crash in San Francisco having to do with Asiana Airlines. On Saturday, a Boeing 777 airplane crash landed at the San Francisco airport. Now, this plane was coming from Korea, and there are all different types of details that are coming out about this crash. One of them being that the pilot that was flying this plane only had about 43 hours of training on this plane. Now, I'm no pilot, but I'm pretty sure that 43 hours just isn't enough training, especially to be taking a full flight of people. Now, there are a lot of pictures out there and also a lot of videos of this crash landing. You see the plane starting to come down, and then all of a sudden its nose starts going up again, and then it hits the tail off the ground, which rips the tail of the plane off. Now, this is just a terrible, terrible accident. Now, out of the 307 passengers on this plane, 180 of them sustained injuries, anywhere from paralysis to just spine fractures, road rash, and there was even 2 teenage girls that passed away. Now, one of the weird stories that's circulating around these 2 girls is that one of them may have survived if one of the emergency crew people driving like the ambulance or something may have hit her. There's still plenty of investigation going on, whether the pilot was fatigued, maybe the pilot had a little bit of alcohol in him, or maybe it's the fact that this pilot just didn't have enough training. But my heart does go out to the families of the 2 girls that were lost, and my heart goes out to those that were injured. I wish you a speedy recovery. But if you want to go and check out all the pictures and all of the videos, those links are down below, along with everything else that we're talking about today. Whenever the final details are completed on this plane crash, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Next up, I hope you guys had a great 4th of July if you celebrate it, but I know one guy that had a terrible 4th of July, and this man is 21-year-old Chris Calbaugh. He got stopped at a DUI checkpoint, and he was absolutely sober. The policeman comes over to Chris, and Chris kind of only had his window lowered just a little bit. The cop's like, "Hey, I need you to lower your window a bunch more." Chris is like, "Nah, this is good. I can hear you." And this pretty much is what set this cop into ultimate asshole mode. When you watch this video, this cop is completely irate because this guy does not even want to provide his information or anything that this cop did not even ask him for. The cop gets even more furious and says, "Hey, I need you to go pull over here." And Chris is like, "What, am I being detained? What's going on?" The cop even goes ahead and calls on the K9 unit to sniff Chris's car for drugs. Now, the K9 does not find any drugs whatsoever, does not set off any alerts, and then the K9 officer guy comes over and starts doing the little gestures to make the dog, jump up or do whatever it is. And then the police explain to Chris that this is an alert. We're going to have to search your car. Now, the best part about Chris's video is that while the cop is searching through his car, he says to another officer, "Yeah, this guy's just completely innocent and he really knows the laws." And then the other officer sees that it's being filmed and he shines the light onto the phone, and then the other cop turns the phone around and all you hear is just a bunch of mess now from here on out in the video. So the cop pretty much gives himself away and Chris is absolutely innocent. Now, I've gone through DUI checkpoints and I've had cops come up to me and say, "Hey, sir, can you lower your window?" I like to cooperate. I lower my window. I say, "What's up?" I answer all the questions. "No, I have not been drinking, blah, 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 blah." And I do know that I really shouldn't be saying any of this because it's my constitutional right to say nothing. But this video really just shows that cops are being power hungry. And also, maybe some of this could have been completely avoided if Chris had just rolled down his window. I don't know. Go check it out. Make your own decision. But in my opinion, I feel that the cop got irate because he knew Chris knew his laws. So to Chris, thanks for catching this on video. And I'm glad to see that you were innocent after all. And for our final story of the day, there's this bus driver in Chile that was just cruising along. He makes one of his stops, and then this robber hops onto the bus and puts a knife to the bus driver's throat. He's attempting to rob the bus, and what he forgot about was the big passenger dude behind him getting ready to beat his ass, and then he does. It's just one of those videos where you're like, wow, that guy really got what he deserves. And then at the end of the video, the passenger and the bus driver totally have one of those bro moments where they're like, "Yeah, that was awesome, wasn't it? Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Thanks for saving me, man. No problem." So if you ever want to rob a bus in Chile, make sure the bus is empty. That's your best bet. All right, guys, that's going to be today's show. Don't forget to leave a comment on the question of the day, which is, have you ever gone through a DUI checkpoint and you've been harassed? Let me know. Also, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share it. Don't forget to put it in your favorites. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. And you guys have a great day. Stay awesome. And I will see you back here tomorrow. We'll see you then, guys.